Of course, the big dog's gotta eat, just like we're seeing right here as this Freeman comes rolling into Boca Inlet. Welcome back, guys, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover, but today, as we've already mentioned, we will be visiting Boca Inlet. But I'll tell you what, it is a rough day. You can tell by looking at these images, it is going to be kind of a scary one for some of these captains as they step in the ring and try and do battle with the inlet. But let's go, we'll get it started here in round one. And our first contestant to step in the ring and try and do battle with Boca is going to be a Wellcraft. My man's approaching the mouth of the inlet. He's taking it slow and easy, but as you can tell, it's a rough day. We've got white caps in the background, breakers at the mouth of the inlet, and there's some jet skis playing in the inlet right now, so he's having to kind of pause and wait for these skis to get out of his way, and they get wiped out. The ski was cutting across the bow, and he takes a wave over the stern of the boat, gets pushed around and almost knocked down. Oh my! That was crazy, and even then, I think he hit the throttle on accident. Here we'll see the jet ski come into the screen, the two passengers get knocked off, Wave winds up coming over the stern of the vessel, which is a very dangerous situation. Gonna get this thing sideways in the breaking wave. Our guy falls, accidentally hits the throttle, the boat starts to take off, but fortunately, he's able to get it back under control. A lot happened fast right there, and that was a whole lot more dangerous of a situation than it actually looked like. But my man's gonna reline up and try and get this Wellcraft back in, but the damage is done. That was a rough one to watch, and Boca's gonna take a win here in the first round. Hopefully our second round contestant has a little better luck and is able to get the boats back in the game, and we got another big dog stepping in the ring as we've got an HCB Sueños working its way out of Boca, but man, our girl gets told to sit down. She was sitting up on the gunnel and Boca wasn't having any of it. Our crew's deciding to go ahead and brave it and try and get out, but this is a terrible day to be sitting in the bow of the boat, even in a Sueños like this. This is not the location you want to be. It's all fun and games and laughs right now. I have a feeling that tone's going to change. A little spray over the bow. That lap's going to stop, and oh man, they get washed out. Oh my, all the girls are on the deck now. There's no laps coming anymore. I promise that one. This one was rough to watch. I mean, they stuffed the ever-living snot out of this boat, taking a ton of water over the bow, enough to wash all the ladies straight onto the deck. I just hope everybody's okay. My real curiosity question on this one too, is this a charter? And if it is, I sure hope the girls ordered the adventure charter package, because if they did, they definitely got their money's worth on this one. This one's an easy call though. Boca takes the win in round two, and that's gonna put Boca up 2-0. As we move into the third round, the boats have to make a comeback here, and we've got a Scarab making its way out of the mouth of Boca Inlet. It's rough. I mean, you can tell by these images, it is a brutal day, and it's one of those days when I look at these things, I'm like, where are you even going? It's not worth it to me to be out here. And this is a risky situation as well. They put the swim mat in the front of the boat, adding additional weight onto the bow, which in some situations would help the boat ride a little smoother, keeping a little weight in the bow. In this situation with big waves, you're just asking for a stuffing. Now this crew's taking a pretty good pounding on the way out, but our crew gets a little further out and they wind up having to back off on the throttles and come off on plane as Boca kind of puts them into check. Once again, I'm not sure where they're going today, but Boca worked them over on the way out, even though they somehow get lucky and don't stuff the bow. Right here, you're going to see they get broadsided a little bit. I'm going to have to give this one to Boca as well, and Boca's going to take the early 3-0 win on this. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.